The 968 1995 Porsche 968 Cabriolet. Apparently in 1995 there were only 300. There were only 300 of these imported into the USA. Maybe North America. I'm gonna say only 300 imported into North America because that sounds more impressive. There was only 11,000 968s made in the world. So it's a pretty rare car. But if you have one, you now can make the inside look a little better.
After buying this 1995 Porsche 968 from a local auto auction, I spent the next few weeks stripping out the interior to vacuum, steam, and disinfect the moldy carpet. I then tackled fixing a lazy pop-up headlight by removing the motor assembly, cleaning the metal contacts, and getting it all back together. Next, I sorted out the mess of wires that was the aftermarket stereo and installed my own mess of wires, this time with a backup camera. Which brings us to today's video. I reinstall the interior and make a custom wooden armrest to replace the broken and near useless center storage console.
I'm pretty sure I can get this back in now. And really this is the next thing to go in. And then I would do the back and the sides. It's so pretty. See if I can get it to hook over this edge. There's some little clips that I think go in there. Total clips. The way this works, that goes through there. This just folds over here. I mean, that's it. And then I'm pretty sure this was just tucked underneath here. It's tucking nicely. But man, look at that. Perfecto mundo. Like I could sit there, but then I'd bang the shit out of my back. Clippy doos. Ow. All right, those are tight. They're actually fitting back on. Did not expect that. I assume this is one of those little things that I would just leave missing for the next person. Like apparently my headlight, where they were cracking, several people have commented that there's supposed to be like a metal spacer or something that goes in there that keeps it from putting so much pressure on the plastic. And that's why it kept breaking. You know what got me into YouTube? I've always done projects and I've always thought about trying to record them. The thing that finally pushed me was an episode of Jigging with Jordan. And you might be thinking, why are you watching that guy? That has nothing to do with cars and your kind of hobbies. Well, shut up. I can watch what I want. No, I got him because he bought that mini sub thing. It's a little personalized sub. So I was watching him and he was just talking about being a YouTuber. And he said, people say, hey, it must be pretty exciting being a YouTuber. And he's like, well, not really. Mostly it's just doing projects alone while you're talking to yourself. And that really resonated with me because I love doing projects and I love talking to myself. So what I think I need to do is probably glue this. This is not a very practical trunk. Talked about seeing if I could escape through there. I wonder if I could. I don't even think you could get in here and shut the door. No, I can't. My kids probably could. Boop. It goes the other way. Oh yeah, I'm gonna rub a bunch of this contact cement everywhere and then we will let it sit for 20 minutes. I took the little rubber stripping off. I think I'm just gonna try to run it like right along the top of here. I don't know if that's actually gonna hold, but it's gotta be better than it was. Guys, I can really breathe this stuff in from down here. Smells like sleepy. Ooh, that stuck good. All right, that stuck right on there. It's such a weird little hole down in there. All right, that stuck pretty good too. Let's see. A little bit of a screw up there. So I should have put the top part on first. Well, now I know. For next time I get a 968.
If you guys remember, that looks way better than it did initially. You can watch my shadow put in a rubber gasket now.
Guys, I'm not going to attach back there. That's going to be my gift to the next owner that can get this out easier.
I had to cover up that because the freaking sun was shining in there. Let's get these CDMaboos back together. If I remember correctly, and I always do. No, I'm just kidding. This goes on first. You see, it goes right in there, but it goes in and it also goes in. Did that make any sense? It did to me. This is probably one of the least useful Porsche videos in the history of Porsche videos because there's only like 11,000 of these in the US. It goes like that, like that. That's fine. I'll figure that out later. All right. Okay, that went in. Oh. Okay, who knows what's going on now? That side clicks in. So then this goes here. Who knows how I got that out of there? All right, well that worked. Yeet this down into place. Let's figure out why this won't clamp together. I figured it out. This goes on that side. Ta-da! All right, good. What I want to do now is the beautiful part. This is what I'm talking about, my precious. Lovely jubbly. Look at that. Oh, I can't get to that one because I pushed this up and I have to get the trunk to push that back down. Just assume I did that one. So look what I'm doing. That little lip, when I first got it, it was not underneath there. Now it's tucked in there. So see how this is black now? What I'm gonna do, see how this is cracked? I'm gonna take this door card off. I've got some silicone filler, and then I'll paint this top section, or dye. I'll dye this top section to match this. That looks way better back there. Once I have that top panel black, it'll just flow. It'll. The door jamb looks better too, because when we got it, that was all wrinkly and peeled up, and now it tucks underneath there nicely. We're gonna work on a center armrest console thing. I don't know if you can see me. I'm gonna look like this. This is my other one. The black one's in the car, but I'm gonna be using the black one, but they're the same size, so I can use this to measure. Instead of the hatch thing, which is all torn up and broken, I'm gonna make just a board. That's gonna go from here to here out of this walnut, and it's gonna have a little indent in it. I have a cell phone charger that'll like magnetize right there, so the indent the cell phone can sit. We've got to make this fit into here. I have this, which gives me this shape, so I'm just gonna start cutting and measuring and get this thing to fit. Let's just get it roughly cut to length, which is about like yonder. Boop. I'm definitely just going to trace that. Three and a half inches. Hey, that actually fits pretty good. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna round that over. All right, got a nice little curve. Oh, it settles down in there nicely. It's still a bit too wide. I got this in here now. This is actually secure. There was those little bumps that came up in here. I just trimmed those out. This thing, let's see, hold on. Oh yeah, it goes right down in there. Look at that. I'm gonna put some like Velcro or something underneath there. Oh yeah, but you know, there's a little gap around here. It's not gonna be as big as it is now because there's the little thing that holds this. I might try to, instead of 3D printing it, I might try to make a little wood that matches this that goes around there. Because then that would kind of tie it all together. It worked, but you're just going to have to trust me because I've got no way of showing it. I'm going to use this. The first layer always really soaks in there. All right. Let that set up for 6 hours. All right, guys, I got this thing looking pretty good. I like this color green. Just wish it was factory. I got these cleaned up and these rear seats back in. Both of these little doors work and don't smell like mold. My pop-up headlights, they work nicely and evenly and smooth. Oh, that's my shutter. My Kintsugi glaring in the wind. This one's particularly satisfying to look at. This is now in place, and the charger, it kind of has a little MagSafe charger in there, whatever it's called, Maglock. Sucks it right there. That's the microphone. This is just Velcroed in. There's a piece of two-sided Velcro tape. So if you pull this up, the Velcro may come with the whole thing, but it holds it down good enough. There is my ATOTO Apple CarPlay with the matching walnut surround. It matches this. So I think that looks pretty good. How that is attached in there is I got it sanded and shined and looking pretty good. And I pushed it in there for a test fit and could not get it back out. So that is in there forever. So I guess one day if you want to take that out, you're gonna have to pick it out with a pick or something, and it'll probably break, but until that day, it looks good. It's a perfect afternoon, so let's take this thing for a test drive. Oh, parking brake's on. Three, two, one, let's jam. It's a fun little car. There's our neighbor. Hello. Oh, it's not. I almost waved to the stranger. I'm running down a drain. What the heck? Did you see that pile of sand? Oh, it's mulch. Watch this. Dude. Did you see it?
Right, the window, the headlights.
I put them down. fancy time. Jump-a-jeep-a-jeep. Driving like a dream in the deep. I'm running down